Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, make sure to subscribe for more content like this. And in today's video, I'm back with another talking podcast. We haven't had this in a while, I know, but I've been kind of busy, and I hate saying that because it's like Irene, who's not busy at this point. But yeah, I have it busy with a lot of different things like school, just exec things, and yeah, but I am back and I'm going to be filming a video on the recent K-dramas that I've been watching. Sorry, I'm just taking my socks off because I just got home from school. And by the way, if you hear the violin in the background, that's just my sister. And so I'm just going to be talking about the recent K-dramas that I watched that I actually enjoyed, stopped watching, and I just really, really love. And a lot of you guys seem to be interested in that when I uploaded my Instagram story, so we'll just be continuing to do that. And for some of them, actually, it's not finished, like the show itself, so I can't really give you guys a full commentary. And if you don't want spoilers, I don't really recommend watching. I won't be giving like significant plot twists to you guys, but just like a general review. But let's just on the surface just explain which K-dramas I'm watching. So if you don't want spoilers, you can still stay to this part because I'm just going to be giving like a general description and like a recommendation or not. Okay, so the first one I recently watched was My Name, and so I actually finished like until episode 3, but all the action was like kind of getting to me, and I found that it wasn't that interesting, I suppose. I originally watched it because the guy from Yumi Cells and also obviously Han Soi was on there, and also that other guy. Who else was on there? Anyway, there were a lot of good looking people on there, so I was like, why not give it a try? But it is called My Name, right? I always forget mine or like My Name, and there's this other show that's very, very similar. It's also like 2 words. Anyway, yeah, that My Name is the thing. I really wanted to watch it and enjoy it, but I don't think it's just my style. There's just a lot of violence, a lot of blood, a lot of action, and that kind of thing is not my style. As you guys know, if you've seen my other K-drama reviews videos, I really just enjoy chill, I guess, more like rom-com style, less intense as these kind of shows. So yeah, I dropped that show very quickly. And then next is a recent one, which is 39. And so it's about these three, like 40 or 39-year-olds, and they basically just live their life. And honestly, while I was doing this, I was doing something else. I think I was like doing my math homework, and I was very distracted. And I just didn't find the plot so interesting, I guess. Like it was kind of slow, and I do really like the characters, so perhaps I will start to watch it again, but I think I left off at like episode 1 or 2. Like, I didn't even get that far here. Let's search through my history. 30. Spelled it wrong. Yeah, I didn't get that far because yeah, episode 1. Wow. I didn't really get that far, but I do think it's interesting if you do want like a deep piece of life. What do you call those? Like a slice of life, that kind of drama. I don't really see those often because it's usually just like about romance. But there's not that much romance in this drama, I would say. It's more so about friendships and relationships that kind of root from friendships. So yeah, that's that. And like for me, because I'm not at that age, I feel like it's less relatable for me. I feel like if you were near that age, which most of you probably aren't, it would be better for you. Next is Forecasting Love and Weather. So my friend recommended this drama for me, and I was like, okay, why not? Why not just give it a try? But I honestly found it really dull and really boring. Like the plot was just not getting anywhere. I think I dropped that at like not even episode 1. I don't know why, because usually I really like tend to finish dramas when they're out, but I don't know, this one just was not attractive to me. So yeah, I dropped it very quickly. But I originally watched it because I thought it was gonna be really good, and I think I just had like high expectations for it. And low key, I'm kind of sick of seeing Song Kang everywhere. Like, why is he in every single Netflix show? I'm not entirely sure if this is a Netflix show, but I think it is. But yeah, why is he in every single Netflix show? That's so odd. I mean, get that bag, I guess. But yeah, I don't know. His characters are just not that interesting, and it's the same here. So yes. And then next, let's get into the juicy ones. So there are these 2 K-dramas that I actually enjoy watching that I am continuing to watch because none of these are over. So the first one, I'm sure you guys have heard of, is 2521. It's so good. This was my favorite K-drama of the month until Business Proposal came. So this drama is so good, guys. Like Business Proposal and 2521, they're both so good. But if I had to rank them, I would say Business Proposal is a little bit higher. It's a Monday today, so like episode I think 5 is out. Yeah, so we're not that far into it, but let's just talk about 2521 first. I think I started watching that because, oh yeah, I saw this really short clip on TikTok when episode 1 and 2 were released, and I was like, oh my god, this is so cute. And the guy from Startup was also in there, and I don't know if you guys remember, but I said that Startup was a little bit boring, so I dropped it at like episode 6. Like, I watched quite a bit of it, but not till the end. But yeah, I thought it was boring, and I don't know, I just didn't feel like watching two guys fight for a girl, so yeah, I didn't watch that to the end. However, I was like, oh, Kim Tae-ri's in there. And so Kim Tae-ri's the main character of 2521, like the girl. And she's so cute. And how does she look so young? Like, I just want to talk about that. She's so cute. And her character is so lively in this drama too. I feel like it's mainly the characters that make this drama what it is. And even my mom is watching it. Because it kind of portrays, like, it's about, without spoilers, so continue to watch if you're still going to watch it in the future. So it's about, I guess, there's a present, which is like 2022, and it's like in the COVID area and all that. And it's about this daughter, and she finds her mother's like old diaries, scrapbooks, things like that. And then she reads through them, and then most of the drama is about the mom's story. So the mom was like placed in 1980. So it's about the story of these group of friends and like obviously the main couple. But some questionable things. Like recently I didn't really have a problem with the age gap because as you guys might know from the title, they have a 4-year age gap. And so at the time, right now when I'm watching this, they're still like the girl's still in like her last year of high school, I think, maybe second to last year of high school, so definitely their age gap is not allowed. I don't know how it was back in Korea in 1980. Let's see. Age gap laws in Korea 1980. Not marriage. Is it legal for a 26 and 16-year-old? Okay, yeah, age of consent in South Korea is 20 years old. But I don't know. I don't know about 1980s. I think it's just like, and I don't feel like researching. But anyway, it's just a little bit questionable how the guy is like 20 something and the girl is like still in high school. And like I said, I recently did have a problem with this because they just had a purely platonic relationship. It was more so like a friendship that had bits of romance, but it wasn't like portrayed directly, I guess, as romance. So it was fine. But recently it was portrayed as that, and I was just like, oh, okay, this is a little bit questionable, but it's cute and whatever. I felt like that was kind of a turnoff. That's why I ranked Business Proposal higher. And also Business Proposal is just funnier overall. But I do really like the plot of 2521. They really know how to, I guess, attract all sorts of different consumers, I guess. Consumers of dramas. I've been doing too much business, it's getting to my mind. But yeah. The plot is really creative, I guess, because it connects to younger generations of showing just like the typical romance, but it also connects to older generations, like my mom's age, because they were also like near that age in 1980, so like they can relate to these factors, relate to like the old mechanics, like old telephones and like old comic books. They can relate to that past, I guess, and it's kind of like nostalgic too. So that was a really good idea on the writer. She's a woman, by the way, so makes sense. Anyway, yeah, that's what it basically talks about, and the vibes are just really there. That 80s vibe is just really, really strong. Oh, and I forgot, this is quite important too, and it's about the main character. She's a fencer, and it's like about, I don't know how to say it without spoiling it too much, but they are fencers, and I don't know, just like the characters are really cute. They're like this group of friends that she has within her high school, and I'm like forgetting their names, but let's see. 2521, just so I can remember their names. Cast, I always forget people's names. when it comes to K-dramas. Unless they're like screaming their name constantly, like Penthouse, I tend to forget it. So yeah, Dahido is the main character, and then Baekhyun is the dude. Oh, and Koyurim. I don't know why, but I didn't recognize Koyurim was like Pona from Cosmic Girls until like I guess the second episode. I just thought that was really cool. Yeah. I don't know. I don't like her role, obviously. We're like kind of trained not to like her role. But I personally, my favorite character is obviously Dahido. But I also really like Ji Seung-wan. Like, she's the really smart girl amongst the friend group. Like, the one who's like top one in her school. And what's really amusing to me is that they're all so different. Like, they all have different ages. Like, I'm pretty sure Dahido, like, the Kim Tae-ri is actually like 29, maybe 30. And like the girl I like, she's like 28. And then like they're portrayed as like all high schoolers except for that dude, which is really, really interesting. And I feel like what's really fun about this drama too is that you kind of get to, I guess, predict what's going to happen later on in the show. So like I don't want to give too much away. Okay, and as I was saying, it's really fun trying to predict what happens at the end, because later on they do meet as 25 and 21-year-olds, and we haven't gotten to that part yet, so we'll see if he dies. And this is not a spoiler because I don't know what's gonna happen in the end either. We're only at like episode 10, I think. We don't know if he's gonna die or if they're going to end up together later in the future. And the thing is, the child, this is not a spoiler, so don't worry. I don't think I'll be giving that much spoilers. So, like, the child that actually looks through these diaries in the scrapbook, her name isn't Baekhyun's, like, last name. So it's like, whoa. Did he die? Did he not end up? Is that like the realism of the drama? Is it going to be a happy ending? Is it going to be a sad ending? I'm really curious about that. And I feel like that's what motivates viewers to watch more. And yeah, overall, I really would recommend it if you do like that carefree, lighthearted romance vibes. And I think it's much better than Forecasting and Weather, but that's my opinion. So yeah, that's totally my opinion. But I do really like the drama. It's on Netflix, and I think it's it's a Saturday and Sunday drama. So I'm really looking forward to those every single week. And next, let's talk about Business Proposal. So I just watched this is funny because it's like a Monday and Tuesday drama, and because of daylight savings, times have changed here where I live in Canada. I mean, yeah. So because of that, I can't watch it at, like, I was usually gonna watch it like before school, but now that's not possible because it's like uploaded later when I'm at school. So it's so sad. But I did watch it during lunch, and so right now I finished episode 5. That's where I'm at. I haven't watched episode 6 yet because that's like premiering, I think, tomorrow. So yeah, it's really, really funny. And here, let me just pull up the cast again so I don't forget their names. So it's a really, at first I was like, oh, this is a really, really typical plot line. And so it is based off of a manhwa, like a webtoon basically. And originally, why did I actually watch this? I think I was just really bored, and I was like, or maybe it was because I was bored and like they said that it was really popular. Yeah, all of my friends are watching this. Actually crazy. Like 3 of my friends, and that's quite a bit considering how many friends. No, I'm just kidding. No, but a lot of people are watching this. I'm aware of that. And I think I asked you guys on my Instagram actually which K-drama you prefer. Some people understood that as like, which one should I watch first? No, I was watching both of them. I just wanted to know which one you guys prefer. And the vote ended up being like very, very close. Oh yeah, it was like 51% voted for 25-21 and 49% voted for Business Proposal, so very close. Both of these dramas are very trendy these days, and I feel like it's kind of drama season, like K-drama season. And guys, words cannot express how funny this drama is. It's just so like, so rom-com. I don't know how else to describe it. And you guys might see it as cringy and typical, but I feel like that's what's like funny about it. Like that's what kind of gives you that lighthearted vibes, and there's not much to think about because it's just about the funny vibes, you know? Yeah, and also I love Kim Sejong. I've loved her since IOI, so this was like perfect too. And a lot of the people in this drama are so hot. Yeah, the secretary dude with the glasses. Guys. Oh my god. The main character, he looks so different when his bangs are like fully down instead of just like half down here. Like usually at work his hair is like half banged, but then later when he's at home it's like full banged. Like it's not like that. Yeah, this is what he looks like at work, and this is what he looks like just on a day-to-day basis without work. And he looks so different, so yeah. And if I were to give you like a basic plot summary, so it's about this girl. I feel like the beginning was really similar to Youth of May. No one ever mentioned this. Apparently it's similar to What's Wrong with Secretary Kim, but I haven't watched that, so I really wouldn't know. But I thought the beginning was a little bit similar to Youth of May, but a lot less melodramatic, I guess, and a lot more lighthearted. But in the beginning of Youth of May, if you haven't watched that, no spoilers, but it starts as like the main character goes to a blind date because of her friend, and she doesn't want to, like her rich friend doesn't want to go, so she goes instead. And so that's also similar to this because the exact same thing happens. So she goes, and it turns out to be her boss, like the guy that she goes on the blind date with. And then he figures out, however, she keeps having to lie about the fact that she's her boyfriend in front of the dude's grandfather, because the grandfather like wants him to marry or like have a girlfriend. So yeah, I don't know if I'm spoiling too much, but that all occurs in like the first episode, so I think you're fine. I just really recommend it, guys. It's just really funny, and I keep saying this, but and also there's like the second second couple, I guess. So it's like Sejong and then the half bang dude. He's also known as the how do you pronounce the Archaeopteryx? Oh, here it is. Pronunciation. It's like this dinosaur.
Archaeopteryx.
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 Archaeopteryx. Yes, Archaeopteryx is his nickname. And like I was saying, the second couple is so cute, guys. I really like that character too because she's just really like the second female lead. She's just really like bright and like no filter whatsoever girl boss. So yeah, but I also really like the grandfather of the main dude because he's just so funny. The way he just watches K-dramas is like so relatable, even though he's like a super rich CEO. He's just like watching these dramas with like his face mask on. I just find that really amusing. And it's really funny because like in the recent episodes, obviously this is no spoiler, we all know they're gonna end up together, but yeah, he starts like kind of feeling feelings for her, and that's so cute because he's usually like this really dead, like emotionless character, but then he also expresses feelings for the female lead character, and I just think that's so cute. That's so cute. Oh my god, guys, my hands are kind of dry. I usually use an eye cream these days as hand lotion. This is the one I'm currently using. I feel like a little like wasting, I guess, because it's supposed to be used on your eyes, but we all know eye cream is scam. So yeah, this one is called the Time Stop Peptide, not an ad. But yeah, I really like this drama. Would definitely recommend. At first I was like, oh, this is a little cringy, but then it gets better, I promise you guys. Recently I was like really into it. I can't wait for the new episode to come out, which is a little bit concerning because I have like an essay to write next morning, and I'm not going to be able to write that essay just thinking about this drama and waiting for it to happen because I can't watch it in the morning either. Yeah. Anyway, this was a very short, how long has it been? Like half an hour, not even. I don't know what else to talk about. Let's see some trending dramas. And a lot of you guys ask where I watch my dramas. I always watch them on either Netflix or Drama Cult. Right now my Netflix subscription has stopped because on purpose, because my parents thought my sister was too addicted to it, and they are correct. She's very addicted to it. Oh yeah, there's this other drama called Crazy Love. I haven't watched it, and a lot of people say I look like this one girl from All of Us Are Dead, and I searched up her name and she looks nothing like me, guys. So yeah, I don't think I'll watch that. Like I said, action, like zombies, that kind of thing is not my type. Like vibes that are just lighthearted, that's kind of like my vibe. But I guess the only exception is my favorite drama, which is It's Okay to Not Be Okay. But yeah, it's the only exception. I don't know if I mentioned this last time, but I also started watching The One and Only because Joy was in it. And I don't know, guys, it was just really, really boring, and I just couldn't keep up with the plots because not because it was confusing, but just because it was so slow and boring. So I did not end up watching that. Oh, and a lot of people said that Our Beloved Summer was good. I am interested in watching that, but let me know of your K-drama suggestions if you take my ideals into consideration. I haven't watched Snowdrop either, but I've heard it's similar to the time frame of like Youth of May, which is interesting, but no, I haven't watched it. 16 episodes. Coolio. Who else was in this? I think that guy from... Oh, never mind, I guess. Maybe not. But yeah, those are the K-dramas I've been watching. Here, let me just check the time and see how much. It's been only 20 minutes. Okay, I'll try to make this at least 30 minutes for you guys. But these days, I've been really caught up with my main channel's videos. I have so many videos planned. It's a little crazy. Like, sometimes I'll be like, I have no clue what to upload. And then other times I'll be like, I have so many things to upload. This is overwhelming. So that's kind of like the cycle of my life. But I do want to film on this channel. I want to film a video where it's like comparing the Korean lifestyle compared to the American, I guess, like North American lifestyle, like me in Canada. So I think that would be really interesting to see your questions and then like answer that. Like, how is school different to, you know, Korea and Canada? I feel like that would be, yeah, that would be cool to watch. Yeah. Is that all my video ideas? Document? I have a whole spreadsheet for all of my video ideas. Also, I have rating recent comebacks here, but recent comebacks, I feel like I'm a little late to recent comebacks, but we'll see, we'll see. I'll give you a short review on Idol's new comeback. Yeah, so there's this one part near the beginning of the song, like Tomboy. I didn't even introduce it. Yeah, Tomboy, like there's this part where, you know, Soyeon is just rapping and I think it's like, why are you so cranky? And that part's just like an ick, because it's like, okay, that's kind of out of nowhere. And I just feel like I saw a lot of Soyeon, which I am a little bit disappointed by because I love her songs. I had a Soyeon phase a week ago because I just love Jelly, if you guys have heard of that song. It's such a sassy song. I love it so much. However, I feel like I just saw too much of her and not enough of like the other members. It just felt like they were back dancers, and especially in that one song called My Bag. I just saw a lot of Soyeon, which makes sense because she's the producer, and without her, Idol wouldn't even be there. But I feel like she could work towards making it a little bit more equal, and, you know, it's not that hard, I don't think. But yeah, and trust me, I really, really like her songs. I love Beam Beam. It's like one of my top played songs. So yeah, definitely do not come here from a place of bashing her, but I just feel like that. And like everyone is talking about Sujin, but guys, it's a little like we know Sujin's left and we know you're sad about that. It's like all I've been seeing about comments. And I feel like if Idol read that, they would be like, oh, okay, but what about us, you know? Because they're the ones who made this comeback. And I feel like I would feel unappreciated. So let's see where Beam Beam is on my... Oh, it's number 17 on my on repeat Spotify playlist. These days, I've been listening to a lot of Spotify. I don't know why. Like, number 1 is Run to You by Stacey, as it should be. Number 2 is Oh Oh by Nmix. Yes, I know. I'm a little bit disgraceful. Yeah, I ended up really actually liking it. Like, it's just really addictive, I feel like. I like it much better than Tank. When I first listened to Oh Oh, I was like, Tank is so much better. But no. Once you start listening to the Oh Oh Spotify version, it actually gets to you, and it's actually pretty good. My third one is Don't Know You by Hey. This is such a good song, guys. It used to be really popular in Korea for a while, and then I refound this song recently, and so I started listening to it, and now I can't stop listening to it. And now number 4 is Dreams Come True by aespa. I'm not really sure why. I feel like on my just like remixes, just on my random playlists, like daily mixes, number 1, 2, there's a lot of Dreams Come True. Personally, I think I overplayed that song a little bit, recently, I don't think it should be number 4. Number 5 is Pado by BB. Makes sense. I do really enjoy that song. And 6 is Step Back. I think I overplayed that too. I've listened to it way too many times, so I'm like not really too intrigued by that now. Number 7 is The Weekend by PP. Love the song, never gets old. 8 is Glassy. I used to have a glassy face. Whew boy. No, but I don't really listen to it anymore because it's just like overplayed. Number 9 is Pushin' and Pullin' by Red Velvet. Love that song. It deserves to be there, as it should be. Number 10 is Butterfly by Stacey. I love Butterfly, yeah. But my favorite B-side from the album is 24/7, which is at 25 right now, which is odd. But yeah, that's kind of basically my whole on repeat playlist. I'm sure if you can you find that there? I don't think so. On my Spotify profile, there's only my top songs of 2021 and then my favorite songs playlist. Oh, I have 49 followers. One more follower till 50 followers on Spotify, I guess, for doing nothing. Love that. Anyway, that concludes this video, but I do want to make this 30 minutes, so I'll try to talk more. Let's see on topic. How did we get to Spotify? So odd. Yeah, K-dramas, guys. They're really fun to watch, and I feel like because I've been watching so many K-dramas at a time, I am now kind of behind on schoolwork, which is no good. Please don't let that be a distractor of your school, because school is more important than K-dramas. No matter how important your entertainment might be, it's not that big of a deal. Promise me. Promise you is what I meant to say. Oops. Anyway, as always, leave your podcast suggestions down below if you want me to make a full video on anything. I generally do take them, and maybe I'll make an ASMR video soon. I have not done that in a while. What else do I have to say? Oh, so if you have any like K-drama suggestions or your opinions on the K-dramas that I talked about, then feel free to let me know, especially if you're watching 2521 or Business Proposal. Let me fangirl with you, or if you're a fanboy, you do your thing too. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!